Welcome to the Delph Park Arena for some Tuesday night action for the under 14 AAA Oshawa Generals and the Ajax Pickering Raiders. These two teams played a tight one in Ajax the first time they met this year. The Generals thought they should have had 2 points in the bank as they had a goal that was disallowed, that was clearly in, that would have given them a 2-1 victory, but they wound up taking a 1-1 tie out of that and wound up getting a point against a very tough Ajax team. So now they're going to work and see if they can get those 2 points here on this Tuesday night. Lead pass is up through center. Ellis is out there. He scored the lone goal for Ajax in that first game they played, and Jackman was the lone goal scorer for Oshawa. Smith was going after that against Brant, knocked down from center. Flipped in. Nolan Hardy in goal for your Generals. Mallet is in goal at the other end for Ajax. Here comes another chance for Jackman to try and tip it in. Back in behind the net it goes here. Jackman trying to take the puck away. Away comes Ajax with the lead pass, and it's going to be a break here. Trying to cut in, he can't get it. And there's a quick shot. Nice right pass stop there by Hardy. And we're getting our first penalty. It's going to come to Ajax. The captain's going to go here as Bouchard is going to go to the box for the hit. Dobbs is going off to the corner now. And it's going to get touched up in behind the goal. We'll get the penalty here for roughing. Early power play knocks here for the Generals now, with a face-off coming off to the right of Mallet. No, it's going to be forced outside of the line. Jackman will take this important draw, but he loses it. Ajax win it and try and dump it out. This will get cleared up through center and try to get kept in there from the line, and they do. Mason Gallinero tried to take that pass, kept in by Brant from the line as they couldn't clear it. Brant back here to the line now. Sterling looking for some open ice. Will feed Jackman. Jackman back for Sterling again. To the other side, a shot just missing from the side of the net. Trying to pick this up from behind the goal now. Back here for Ethan Sterling. Sterling can't shoot. Gives it to Jackman on the other side. Sterling, it was in offside as he accepted that pass. 1:25 left to go here on this penalty to Bouchard to kick off this first period. No, nothing game so far. Elijah LePage lead pass right to Max Hutchings. Hutchings tried to bring it in. Taken away off his stick. Here comes a chance for Blouin to knock it in. Good eyes. Hand eye there by defender at center who knocked it down. That was Peterson at center ice. We're flipping this away. They're trying to get it up through center. That goes over the stick of LePage right here in front of us. And that was Caragiulia trying to get to that loose puck. Here comes a chance to try and bring it in. Taken away off the stick and dumped down the ice by Ajax. Right back into the corner. Hardy is going to play this. Leave it from behind his own goal for Chapman now. Ethan Chapman from his own end will try and find some open ice up through center with some nice moves. He tries to bring it up over the line, getting up there with Bartlett. The backhand goes back in behind the net for Hutchings, who tried to pick it up. Ajax with a chance to clear, and they'll clear it away through center and then send it the length of the ice. From behind the goal now, it's Higher with it. Higher trying to get away from the defender and lead this out. Kobe Higher through center ice. It's a 3-on-3 rush. Higher will go off to the right side. He tries to get it back here to the line, and he tried to get some help again there with Dobbs as well. Behind the net. Going back here to the line for Davis, who comes in from the blue line, and Bartlett takes his spot at the line. Wrapped around the boards. That's going to find a ricochet and kicked out. Back in behind the Oshawa net. Bartlett will scoop this up in his own end. Bartlett sees the pressure on. Tried to move it away. That gets knocked down from center. Flip back in behind the net here for a chance. He's got a man sitting out in front. He's got control of it. De Silva out in front gets tipped away. Still loose from the side, and De Silva gets it back, but again it'll be a turnover. Off to the corner there went Smith after it. Trying to get around the defender for a chance. Owen Dobbs was on his own and can't get a pass over there to him, or he could have been off to the races on that chance. Back in behind the net it goes here as Oshawa put it in behind the net. Around the boards. That'll come out as Sterling took a hit. Zach Naish from his own end. Naish will go for that stretch pass for Davidson, who tips it the length of the ice. Mallet will leave it back in behind the net for his own defender. As they'll move it away through center ice, up comes Bouchard, who flips it in. Right on goal, kicked aside by Hardy. Bouchard back to the line, and that shot goes in behind the net by Cranny. Around the boards here. Back here for Cranny again. Cranny is going to push it off to the left side, right to the front of the net. Bouchard trying to find it. Another tip just wide of the net. Great opportunity there by Conklin from the side of the net, but he just tipped it wide. Face-off is coming off now to the left of Hardy. Off to the left corner. Trying to find that loose puck here on the other side. Good job by Bluen to get away from the checker of Farmer. Wrapped around the boards here for a chance to clear it out. Hutchings can't tip it away. Back and behind the net it goes. Bluen coming after that. Trying to win the battle there in the corner. From behind the net is Bluen trying to get away with it. Hard around the boards here for a chance. He gets hit into the boards there at the other side by Caragiulia. Back into their own end from center. Tried to dump it in. Generals had that well scouted. Riley Brandt puts it into the corner where Chapman's got to come after it now in behind the net. Chapman and Brandt in behind the Ajax goal, taken away by the Raiders up through center. Trying to come in here is Farmer. He drops it off here for Gatta, who will take the puck. Gatta drops it off. Arsenault shot, and he scores. Arsenault from the line is able to fire it past Hardy and open up the scoring here for Ajax. Face off here from center. Jackman was taking it here at the side. He'll take it against Peterson. Dumped in all the way into the corner by Arsenault, the goal scorer, back in behind the net. Davis tries to fire it around the boards, back in behind the goal. Jackman trying to dig that puck free. It's in that corner as he's digging away at it with everything he's got to try and get that puck out of the zone. Tipped away is knocked down there by Ajax at center. Stolen and dumped right back in. Can't set one to the net. Another turnaround shot for Bartlett's not going to get through. Kobe Heyer keeps that in from the line, doing his job. Trying to tip this away through center over the stick of Davidson. From their own end, Heyer off the boards, up through center, knocked down there by Ajax. Heyer couldn't get to that loose puck, and here comes a chance for Farmer, bringing it up over the line, trying to get around Davidson, and Davidson stood him up right in front. Shot! Great save by Hardy, right in close. From the slot area, back here to the line. Over here for Farmer now. Farmer to the front of the net, as that's going to hit a stick and go in wide. Sterling fires it around. Chance to move it up here for Davidson, knocked down from center. Here comes Oshawa with a loose puck. Up here for Jacob Bartlett from center. He'll dump it in. Up through center, knocked down by Sterling. From their own zone here on the other chance was Gatta. Back in behind their own net. He'll take a hit in behind the goal, but still make the play. Getting it up here to the inside. Shot! Just goes wide. It hit a stick. Went up and over the net. Back here to the line for Sterling. A shot on net. It's not going to get through. Hit a black sweater out in front. Late pass up through center for Farmer, who tries to break in. He'll turn it over to Sterling, and he'll take it behind his own net. Ethan Sterling looks for some open ice and gets the boards for Dobbs, who's a return pass for Gallinaro was broken up and fired away by Ajax. We're getting a penalty. Another one coming up here to Ajax as this goes behind the net, and it'll get touched up here. So a second power play coming up here for the Generals as this call comes for interference. First power play didn't work out as well as the Generals wanted. Hopefully they can click here. Answer that goal by Arsenault. That goes behind the net past Hutchings. Hard around the boards. Jackman trying to knock it down. He will. To the front of the net, it'll miss it though. Riley Brandt kicking it off the boards back behind the goal. Brandt trying to dig it out now. He'll walk it out here for a chance and push it down low. They've got a wide open Ethan Sterling trying to fire it, and he fanned on it. Another chance to clear here by Bouchard. Knocked down and knocked at center by Davidson. Trying to dump it in. Right back in behind the net. That goes for Sterling. Sterling has it from behind his own net and will move it away. Getting it up here for Hutchings, who tries to pick up that loose puck. From center ice, it gets brought in here by Riley Brandt, who had to put the brakes on now, drop it off for Hutchings, who dumps it in. back in behind the net it goes now. Sterling tried to get here on the other side as that goes down the ice. Owen Dobbs picks that up. Dobbs tries to find some open ice against Bouchard. Dobbs pushed it in up over the line and couldn't get to it. Right back in behind the goal. Hardy will leave it back there and let Bluin take it. Elliott Bluin from his own end. He's got to get around Ellis here for a chance. Got tripped up. Here comes Ellis now short-handed. Ellis is up over the line trying to take a shot on net. Kicked aside by Hardy. It goes up into the netting and out of play. Face-off now is off to the right of the Oshawa and won by Oshawa. Bluin will wrap it around. Here comes a chance to tip it out. Knocked down there by Ajax. Right back in behind the net there goes LePage after it. LePage will find some open ice now. Try and dump this back in behind the net. It's in behind the goal here for Ajax to scoop it up. It's off to the side. It gets kept in there by Bartlett as he tried to put it back around the boards here for Ethan Chapman. Goes back here to the line. A shot on goal isn't going to get through. Bartlett will come off to the side. He'll take a hit as they get it back here for higher. A shot tipped just wide there by Dobbs. Dobbs is trying to get here on the other side. Good job there at the line. He held it in. Keeps it in at the blue line there from Bluin, but not this time as it comes out. Another chance to bring it in. Stays onside. Gallinero shot. Isn't going to get through. It hit the man out of front. Ajax will take it away from their own zone and lead it out. Flipping it away there against Davis. Up through center with a pass. It'll come here over for Braden Davidson, who dumps it in off the boards right in behind the net. General's trying to get that loose puck with Davidson. Can't get it out in front. Now picked up back here to the line for Davis. Back in behind the goal there for Davidson to try and walk it out from that right side. He's getting some help with Brandt to try and dig the puck free. One Ajax defender who was down trying to keep it get a whistle, but now they come up through center. Flipped in all the way down the ice into the corner. It'll skip in behind the net now. A chance to dump it out in front. It's going to go over the stick. Over the stick and try and pick it up there was Davis. Back in behind the goal against Gata as they dump it away. Kept in by Ajax. Here comes Arsenault. Shot on net. Skips in wide. Comes around here for Farmer now. Farmer can't shoot it as it's over here on the left side. Good keep in there by Ajax at the line. He'll walk it in. Tipped off the stick. Arsenault's got it. Arsenault from his own end. We'll move it over here to the other side as they look for an open lane. Gets it back here for Arsenault, who knocks it down. Getting in there on the other side was Conklin, who couldn't get to it. Right in on goal from center. Kicked aside by Hardy. Here comes a chance here for Bouchard as he goes off to the left side, right in front. The pass for Conklin was broken up. And back comes Chapman back up the other way. Chapman, a shot. Blocked away by Mallet. Chapman tried to knock it down. That was going to be a high stick if he touches it up. Conklin will scoop it up now. Late pass. Try to get it up there for Bouchard. Now brought in up over the line. Dumped right in. High blocker save there by Nolan Hardy. Zach Nash tried to get it out of his own end. Right to the front there is Bouchard. He drops it off. Stepping into one. A right pass stopped by Hardy from the line off that shot. Jackman tried to get it away from Bouchard here on the other side. As that was Street, number 88, whose shot got kicked aside with a right pad of Hardy. Nash will take this around the boards. Trying to dump this away. Here comes a chance for Arsenault, who's not going to get to it. Backhanded away by Hutchings into the corner. No icing. Arsenault's back there to scoop it up. Arsenault's going to look for some open ice through center. He's going to take a hit but elude it. And now dump it in. Knocked down by Ethan Sterling from his own line. Trying to get up here for Gallinero and Dobbs. Dobbs is trying to bring it in with some nice moves and losing control of it. Bartlett's got control of it now. Down low for Dobbs. He's got Gallinero waiting in front. Couldn't get a pass out to the slot area though. Dobbs is trying to spin away off on that right side. Owen Dobbs trying to get away from it. Got a hit him behind the goal. LePage tries to keep it in here from the line. Trying to win this battle over on the other side to try and get it back in front for Bartlett, who can't get a shot to the net. Good job to get it back here to the line. Sterling a shot. Hit the post in behind Mallet and goes out of play. Face-off is dropped through center. Jackman tried to knock that down. It's going to be a turnover there out in front. Over the stick of Brandt, tipped away. De Silva tried to get it out of his own end. From that left side, right there at the blue line to try and keep it in there was LePage. Right on goal. Mallet makes a left pad stop that time. From behind their own net, Brandt trying to take it away. It'll come around the other side for a chance here for LePage to try and hold it in. Capped in there by LePage again. Just over his stick, and Ajax get the opportunity to clear. Coming up over the line here was Street, who lost control of the puck. Tipping this away through center. Now it's a chance now for Davidson. He can't get through on the other end. Here comes Farmer. Farmer bringing it in with a shot. Good block on the way through, as that got blocked there by Davis from their own end. Fans on it. Riley Brandt takes it away. Brandt drops it off for Davidson out of his reach. Arsenault takes it now. Right back in behind his own goal and drops it off. To the late pass. Good knockdown there by Caragiulia. Caragiulia goes off to the corner here. Trying to get this out in front and couldn't do it. Gata takes a hit there from Jackman. Kept in there from Arsenault by the line. Gata still in there to try and get to it. Here comes a chance now for Chapman to bring it in. We're getting a penalty. And again, a third straight power play coming for the Generals, as that's going to come for tripping. Face-off is coming off to the left of the Ajax end now. Trying to win this draw is Bartlett on the other side. Hutchings will come over here. He gets a hit on that right side. Back in behind the net it goes. Slapped around the net. Capped in by Zach Nish. And he's not going to beat the buzzer. But we'll have a 3-minute and 49-second power play, as that was a 4-minute double minor to Ajax. Here we go to kickoff period number 2 from the Dell Park Arena. Generals down by a goal, but they've got a 3-minute right now power play to try and get that back. Dumped in. Right back in behind the net. Skips in behind. Wrapped around the boards. Kept in here by Elliot Bluin. Bluin will pick this up now. Sees pressure on. Tried to get around that defender and lost control of it. It got tipped away there by Giannone. Giannone tried to pick that up here from center. Here comes Bartlett. Got to get around that check there of Siadian and couldn't do it. Here comes a chance now for Giannone, and we'll get a high stick. Farmer now to take this draw for Ajax against Jackman. Getting some help with Ellis, trying to take that puck free. Here come the Generals. Can't get around a man. Street tried to clear it away. Goes back in behind the net, and Nolan Hardy will leave it back there and behind his own goal. Looking for an open lane to try and get it out. It's a pass over here for Mason Gallinaro. Gallinaro ring it around the boards here for a chance. Kept in here by Brandt, who bounces it in. Davidson! Stopped! Davidson trying to find the rebound! Shot! Stopped there again as Mallet somehow finds a way to keep that out. It hit a couple of defenders out in front, and we get a whistle. Jackman now going to take this draw, and we'll get a whistle right off the draw. We'll get another one right off to the right of Mallet, who seems to be okay after being shaken up a little bit there. Back up on his feet. Jackman and Peterson taking the draw. Back here to the line. Riley Brandt to push it behind the net. Here comes a chance to get rid of it out of his own zone around the boards. Captain here by Brandt. From the line, you drop it off. Good job there. Now Sterling. Brandt to Sterling. Sterling a shot. Stop. Rebound. Can't find it. Digging away at it there in the crease area and can't get a hold on it. Can't get a handle on it. Captain here by the Generals though. The pass for Dobbs. Tried to get it out. Good job to keep it in there for that momentary second. And now it gets cleared away. Late pass for Brandt, who accepts it and brings it in. Then takes a bump there on the other side by Nessens, who clears it out. All the way down the ice and into the corner. 1:43 left to go on the double minor to Ajax. From behind their own goal now. A late pass. Trying to spring Gallinaro. Mason Gallinaro had to get around Bouchard though and couldn't do it. And Bouchard does it the length of the ice down into the corner. Sterling on that loose puck now to try and get away with it. Getting some help there with Hire to try and get the puck free. Chapman is going to try and help as well. 3 generals get in there and they finally dig it out. And they try and come away with it from their own end. But the pass was knocked down as De Silva was in up over the line. That would have been offside. Here comes a chance to bring it in. Good moves there by Jackman as he tries to lead this rush. Dumps it right in, and that gets flagged out of the air by Mallet, and he'll hold on to it. Chapman will take this offensive draw now. Trying to win this against Hutchings. That goes behind the net, and Arsenault's on it. Around the boards it goes. That's going down the ice and into the corner right to Hardy, who's got to try and cover it up, and he will. Face-off now is off to the left of the Oshawa, and Davis is going after that behind his own goal. He'll keep it back there and try and keep it behind the net. Davis getting away from the checker and sets it up. Here comes a chance to bring it in here for Bartlett up over the line. Bartlett can't shoot one to the front of the net. Trying to get this away, and that'll get cleared past LePage. Davis trying to tip it back in here for Chapman, who dips at the length of the ice past Arsenault. Hard around the boards. Here comes a chance by Smith to tip it out. That'll go over the stick of Davis down into the corner. Big hit in behind the goal. Trying to get this loose puck free. As that's Smith over there trying to get it. The lead pass up there for Hutchings goes over his stick. Right back in on goal, and that's going to get stopped there by Hardy. Knocked down here from center, and that's going to be a whistle. Face-off now is off to just outside of the Ajax blue line. Gata is going to take this draw. Now he moves off to the left side, and Bouchard will come in to take it. Nope, Gata will. Bouchard will take Gata's spot on the left side. Bluen trying to dump this out. Clearing it up through center. Dump right back in. Right on goal. Kicked aside by Hardy. Hardy leads it off to the right as the Generals Bluen tries to get it out of his own end. It's back in behind the goal. They're trying to set it up in front. Gets it back here to the line for Nessens with a shot to redirect it. Stopped there by Hardy. Trying to come up through center now is Ethan Jackman. Jackman dropped it off as that goes behind the net. Jackman will fire that wide. Kept into the big here now for Dobbs. On front of the net, got knocked down there by Ajax's Arsenault with a lead pass for Bouchard over his stick. Arsenault with another pass. That goes over the stick. Here comes a chance now to try and break free. Stopped there by Hardy on the breakaway as that goes behind the net, kept in. That is Siadian trying to dump that back in on goal. Stopped by Hardy from behind their own net. We're starting to start this out with a pass. Tip the length of the ice. That's going to go behind the goal and go for icing. Face-off is off to the right of the Oshawa end. Trying to get a shot to the front of the goal. Gets knocked down at the puck. Trying to get it back here to the line for Siadian and couldn't do it. It's in that left corner to try and dig the puck free. Zach Nash is in there to try and dig it out, along with Hutchings, taking it away. Lead pass up through center. Here comes Max Hutchings, trying to get around the defender of Siadian. Siadian will have it from behind the net as he tried to get it out there for Ellis, bumped off the puck. Ellis is trying to get it out. Good job there by the Generals. Back in behind the goal it goes. It's Siadian on it. He's got Riley Brandt on him as well, coming around the boards. Here comes a chance now for Brandt to set it up in front for Chapman. Chapman racing after it here on the left side. Tipped out, and Max Hutchings will come after it. Hard around the boards behind the net. Siadian is on that from his own end. He takes a hit there by Hutchings. Gallinaro shot. Oh, that just caught the left pad of Mallet. Right in front of the goal, Gallinaro couldn't cut through. Gallinaro and Bartlett out there. Jacob Bartlett getting pinned in behind the goal by Gata. Kept in here by Sterling, a shot on net. Redirected, can't get it through. Knocked down by Gata. Siadian will take it from behind his own goal. He's getting pinned there by Gallinaro. Getting some help to try and get it free. Siadian will move it up there for Ellis. Back in behind their own net, that goes for Oshawa. Harder on the boards to find some open ice with that lead pass. Knocked down here by Arsenault as he tries to put it in. Zach Nash knocks it down from his own end. Put in there by number 19, Giannoni. Lead pass off the boards. Braden Davidson trying to catch up to it, but Mallett's coming out to freeze it up. Jackman to take the draw here. Quick shot off the draw by Davidson. Can't beat him. Braden Davidson coming after it in the corner with Dobbs. He'll take a hit by Arsenault. In behind the net. Jackman waiting out in front for a pass that won't come. Flipping this away. Good job there by Hire on that first opportunity. Emerson Davis knocks that down. So Giannoni couldn't go off to the races. Late pass for Jackman along with Dobbs. Bringing this up over the line. Taken away there by Giannoni. He'll flip it up there for Bouchard, who's got a pass. Conklin's shot is kicked aside there by Hardy. Trying to be there on the other side. Taken away here by Oshawa as they lead it in with Braden Davidson. Davidson flips it all the way on goal, and Mallett stops it off. Back here to the side. Dobbs trying to get out. Takes a hit. Back here for Davis. Back in behind the goal goes Dobbs after it. It comes around the boards again. Davis holds it in. Flipped out there by Nessens down the ice. It's going to roll right there in behind the goal. Trying to set it up in front. Kept in by Nessens from the line. His shot is in. As that redirects past Hardy to make it 2-0. Might have been Smith who tipped that puck because he was the one that was leading the line down the Ajax bench. It was the initial shot by Nessens, though, from the line, so might have got redirected past Hardy. Ajax have extended their lead now to 2-0 here in the second period. Still with 6 minutes left to go in the second. Kept in here by Street with a shot, kicked aside by Hardy. Smith was going for another redirection. Back here to the line, trying to get it back again for Smith in the corner. Smith will put it in behind the net for a chance to throw it up in front. Here comes a shot. Just fired wide past Hardy and wide of the net. Street keeps it in there for Smith. Back in behind the goal goes Chapman after the loose puck. Coming around the side. Kept in here from the line by Kearney. He'll put it in behind the net. Right in front of the goal. Just over the stick there at the side. Kept in by Street. Street. Shot on net. It's going to go wide. Smith is on the loose puck to try and jam it in. Smith from behind the goal now. Trying to look at in front here for somebody to give it to. Gives it to a white jersey, and away comes Ethan Chapman. Chapman's drop pass is brought in. Chapman coming after the puck now in the corner. Backhand. It's going in wide. Here comes an opportunity now for Street with a late pass over the stick of Ellis. On net, as that's going to be covered up by Hardy for a draw. Face-off is in the Oshawa end. Off to the left of the Oshawa goal. Jackman trying to dig away at the loose puck, and he'll pick it up. Ethan Jackman from center. He tried to flip it in past Nessens. He's got a man going to the front of the net, and that's Bartlett as he gets away. Jackman's got control of it. Back here to the line. A shot is going to try and get found there in some feet area. Jackman will pick it up. Right back in behind the goal. Jackman will pick it up again. Taken away here by Ajax. And we're going to get a penalty coming up. The first Ajax power play now will go to work. With a 2-0 lead, Farmer's going to take this draw. Going to make a change and send out Giannoni to take the draw. And Giannoni wins it cleanly for Bouchard. Back over there to the other side. Street couldn't shoot it, so he pushes it back in behind the goal, and that'll get picked up by Oshawa. Sent down the ice, and Malik comes out to play the puck. Leaves it for Bouchard, who leaves it for Street now. Dobbs is trying to come after him now, up through center. That's Davidson coming after it again. Back in behind the goal goes Sterling after it. He fires it around. Conklin can't knock that down. Back to the line for Street. He's not going to be able to shoot it as it comes to the other side. Shot on net. It's redirected right to the front. Stopped there by Hardy. Still looks to the side, and Hardy comes up big again. Clearing this down the ice. Trying to race after this puck. There was Owen Dobbs and couldn't get there. Here comes Bouchard. His pass to the other side for Farmer now. It's coming in. Farmer can't shoot. He'll take it in behind the Oshawa goal, though. Back here to the line for Bouchard. Bouchard drops it off. Here comes a chance. Keeps control of it. Over here to the other side for Street. Street, shot. Hardy got a piece of his glove on it. Back here to the line again for Street. Trying to keep it pass. Over there to the other side. Farmer. Farmer with some nice moves is in, and he fires it right into the Oshawa crest of Hardy. Face-off is off to the right of the Oshawa end. Trying to win that draw there was Chapman as it goes back in behind the goal. Trying to keep this in there is Nessens from the line. Nessens will push it off to the side for Smith as he tries to do something here with it. Drops it back to the line as Arsenault's shot got blocked there by Hutchings. But he's got it back. Hutchings is going to follow Arsenault and try and bump him off the puck. Back here to the line now. Here comes a chance. Nessens has got it. Nessens will put this behind the Oshawa net. Higher tried to get it there. Smith will pick that up as he tried to drop it off to the side. Higher trying to stick to his man, but he escapes him and keeps control of the puck. 0 seconds left to go in the penalty, as the penalty is now over to Bartlett. Oshawa 1 for 1 on their penalty kill, but down 2-0 right now to Ajax. A goal in the first period and a goal here in the second. Nessens keeps this in. A shot. That whistles wide past the right pad. Kept in by Arsenault. Arsenault will push it off to the side. Slapped around the boards here for a chance to get it out. Peterson is in there to try and dig the puck here free for Ajax, but it comes free and out. Arsenault tried to get to his man. Here comes Smith with some nice moves, and he'll lose it as Oshawa get the opportunity to clear it out of their own end. Lead pass. Here comes Max Hutchings. Hutchings up over the line. Shot! Stop there as he closes up the 5-hole by Mallet. Face-off is off to his right. Jackman trying to win the draw. Big hit against Ellis. And here comes Brant. Siadian will move this over here to the other side. Looking for a chance to clear it away, and it's up through center. Here comes Caruglia. Caruglia with a shot. Just fired it wide past the left post area. Trying to keep this in. Here comes Gallinero. Mason Gallinero is off to the races. He's on his own. Stopped there by Mallet. With a left hand stop and holds on to it. Jackman's going to take the offensive draw now against Bouchard. Wins it cleanly, Brant. Now for Davis, pushes it off to the side. Hit under the boards there by Street, and Street will go to the box. Riley Brant shot, kicked aside, and the rebound just hops over the stick. Jackman takes it alive. And now we're going to get a whistle right in front of the net. Face-off is off to the left of the goal. Knocked down here by Ajax. A pass is in, and he scores to make it 3-0. Bartlett is taking the draw now against Bouchard. Taken away here to try and tip it in. Bartlett will tip it back into the corner against Nessens as they tried to dump it in. Off here to the side, it goes back here to the line for Bluen. Shot on net is blocked away there by Mallet as it goes back in behind the net. Here comes a chance. Hit into the boards there was Dobbs as Bouchard tried to get it. Dobbs! Stopped there by Mallet, and the rebound gets fired wide. Dobbs picks it up again, taking off his stick. Lead pass is up here for Giannoni. Giannoni will take this back in behind the goal, sets it up. Shot on goal is stopped there by Hardy on that shot. Back in behind the goal. It's an opportunity now here for Siadian. Siadian a shot. That goes in behind the corner. Hutchings will pick that up. It goes back in behind the net. It'll go off to the left side now to try and get it out. Taken away here by Generals Bartlett, and Dobbs tried to clear it out. It's right here for Bouchard. Hard off the boards with 10 seconds left to go here in the second period. Giannoni will get this up over the line and dump it in. That's kicked off to the right by Hardy. He doesn't know where the puck is. Now the defense had it behind the goal. That's going to do it for period number 2. 2 goals got added to Ajax's score as they take a 3-0 lead to the third period. Jackman will win that draw to kick off period number 3. Here comes a chance to dump it in. A lead pass through center gets knocked down there by Oshawa. A knockdown here from Zach Nish. Trying to fire it past Gata here on the other side. Arsenault will lead this in with a pass. It'll be tipped in. Here comes a chance for Farmer on his own. And that shot goes off the crossbar. Around the boards it goes. First opportunity here of the third period, and Farmer takes his man down with a hit on Jackman. That's coming in offside. Face off just outside of the Oshawa blue line now for Kobe Hire. Hire makes a play and takes a hit. Back and behind the goal goes Chapman after the puck. Chapman from behind the net tried to take this out. Taken away here by Ajax, going for that lead pass up through center. He brings it up over the line with some nice moves. In comes Nessens up over the line. He'll finally lose it. Now Conklin to the other side. Giannoni with a shot, hitting a stick. It goes off to the right corner. Trying to take his man off the puck there was Riley Brandt. Trying to tip it away there was Chapman out of his own end. Kobe Hire from his own zone off the boards there for Chapman as he tries to get away. Up here through center from his own end, it'll be a drop pass. Taken away here by Ajax's Conklin. He brings it in over the line now, taken off the stick there by Davidson. Davidson trying to keep it in here and get it out. Here comes Davidson with it. Braden Davidson will put this back in behind the Ajax net where Mallet is going to leave it back there behind his own goal for his defense. Hard around the boards there for Davis, who keeps it in to try and get one to the front of the net. Blocker saved there by Mallet. They try and clear this away here for a chance for Conklin to get free. Conklin is coming up over the line but loses it. Now Elijah LePage tried to get it out of his own end. Conklin will scoop it up, tries to make his way out, and Bartlett grabs a hold of him and takes him down for a penalty. Peterson's going to take this draw here for Ajax, and the offensive end wins it. Back here for Arsenault now. Arsenault will put it back in behind the net. Gatta will take the hit. Trying to find that loose puck here on the other side is Gatta. Gets it back here to the line for Arsenault, who can't shoot. Here comes a chance now. Smith has got control of it. Walking out there, Smith a shot. Right pass drop there by Hardy. Back in behind the goal it goes. Can't clear it out. Good job there by Arsenault. Smith trying to find it. In some feet area. He'll pick it up again. Smith comes off to the right side and tries to jam it out. He throws it right in front of the goal. They're digging away at it. And they're finally going to find it before Gatta gets a stick on it in front. Face-off is off to the left. Back here for Bouchard. Bouchard's not going to be able to shoot. Drops it off there again for Street. Right to the front. Farmer a shot just wide from behind the goal. Here comes a chance now for Conklin with it. He sets it up in front. Taken away there by Oshawa. Chapman trying to find an open lane now to bring it in. He'll put it in behind the goal and hit down. Bouchard as that's back in the corner. Look for black jerseys up the other way. They're trying to bring it in. And it's offside. Farmer now and Davidson to take this draw just outside of the blue line. One there by Farmer. Over here for Bouchard. Bouchard will drop it off for a chance to dump it in. Getting it over here for Giannoni, who comes up over the line. Here comes a chance. Dropping it off. Street trying to take a shot to the net. That gets blocked on the way through. It's in some feet area. It's in the feet of Sterling in his equipment, and we'll get a whistle. Face-off is off to the left of Hardy. Bouchard gets it to the other side. 25 seconds left to go on the penalty to Bartlett. Back here to Bouchard. Bouchard a shot. Blocked away by Hardy. Up in the air. Brandt trying to dig it out. Brandt will get it and send it past Street down the ice. Mallett's going to come out to play the puck. He'll leave it there for Street behind his own goal. Davidson putting some offensive pressure on as they move it away. Lee passes over the stick of Farmer, onto the stick of Naish, and sent back into the Ajax end. Dropping it off there for Street. Going back in behind his own goal, he leads this out. Street from his own end will start this up with a pass. That's tape to tape there for Farmer, who couldn't get through as Sterling tries to find it. Back in behind the net it goes here for a chance for Sterling. He'll get it up here for Brandt, who's not going to be able to get there. Riley Brandt can't get it past the defender, and here comes a chance. Racing after it there was Gallinaro into the left corner. Gallinaro right in front. It got stopped there right up against the post by Mallet, who will hold on to it. Face-off now is off to the left of the Ajax goal. Gallinaro going after it here and behind the net. It'll come around the other side. Hutchings tried to pick it up. Lead pass. That's pass up there for De Silva, who brings it in. De Silva puts it into the corner. Bluen will race after it against Ellis. From behind the goal. Now Gallinaro skips it up. will tip it away. Arsenault is racing after the puck. Arsenault will take this from behind his own goal now. Harder on the boards here for a chance for Ajax. The pass is over here for De Silva over his stick. Higher trying to get back here against De Silva to get the loose puck. Around the boards it goes. It's in that right corner. Carriglio was over there to try and get it free around the boards. Max Hutchings takes a hit there from Arsenault here in front of us as that goes behind the net. Cranny from behind his own goal tries to get it out. Late pass for De Silva was over his stick here at center. Now Ellis tried to pick it up as that goes back into the Oshawa end. Jackman is after that loose puck as he tried to put it around the boards against De Silva and then takes a hit. Lead pass up here for Jacob Bartlett. Bartlett brings it in with a shot, hitting a stick. Flagged out of the air there by Mallet as he holds on to it. Face-off is off to the left of the Ajax end. LePage tried to keep that in, pushes it behind the goal. Chance to race after it there was Chapman on the right side. It's from behind the net, trying to tip it around the boards here for an opportunity. Slapped around the net, good job there by LePage, but now comes out at center for Smith, who flips it away, and Owen Dobbs is trying to pick that up. Up over the line comes Farmer, right to the front of the net, as he's stopped with the right pad of Hardy. In behind the right side to try and flip it away. Chapman tried to get it here on the other side, along with Bartlett out of his own end. Jacob Bartlett can't clear it out of his own zone. Here comes a chance. Bartlett is coming after it. Tried to get around the defender as they both collide with each other. Bartlett, pass for Dobbs, hit a skate, rebound! Stopped there by Mallet, right in close. Face-off is off to the right of the Ajax end now. They try and get this away. It's going to be skating away through center as he bumps ahead at the Oshawa bench area. Put back into the zone here, Street after it. Over here to the other side. Street gets another return pass as he brings it in. Street right off the boards, back in behind the Oshawa net. That's going to be Ethan Sterling on the loose puck. Sterling will tip this around as that's over the stick, kept in there by Street again, back in behind the net. Sterling will fire this around. Knocked down here from center as he tries to flip it away. Here comes a chance to bring it in. Hit off the boards, almost into the referee was Jackman. In behind the net. Brandt will be here on the other side around the boards. Captain here by Zach Nash, a shot to the net. It stopped the rebound, trying to jam it in from the side and can't put one past Mallet. Face-off will be won by Oshawa, but the shot goes wide past Mallet. Sterling trying to keep it in as he puts it in behind the corner for Jackman. Right to the front of the net. That's going to go wide. Nash steps into it, and he fires it wide on the rolling puck. Back in behind the goal for Ajax. But Riley Brandt trying to keep control of it. Back here to the line for Braden Davidson, a shot getting redirected wide. On that left side, trying to keep it in there was Nash. Walking out is Jackman with a shot, getting blocked. Still loose there from Davidson, who can't get it three. Back here for Nash, but we're getting a penalty coming to Oshawa as it's going to come for Trip. Peterson's going to take this draw here for Ajax off to the right of the Ajax Oshawa end. So rolling puck right off the draw, and we're going to get a whistle. Another face-off is going to be taken off to the right of the Oshawa goal, where Ellis is going to take the draw against Hutchings. Back here to the line. It's an opportunity now for Siadian to move it over here for De Silva. Back to the line for Arsenault. Arsenault can't shoot it. Here comes a chance. Arsenault now drops it for De Silva, who can't shoot one to the net. Elliot Blown will get bumped off the puck here against Dallas. Right to the front of the goal. Stopped there by Hardy in close. Found by Oshawa, dumped down the ice, right on net to Mallet. Mallet will take that from behind his own goal as he leaves it back there for the defense. From their own end, he's going to try and skate this away. That is Farmer up through center, getting around Blowing as they hit the Oshawa bench, and we'll get a whistle. Face-off now from the blue line, trying to put it in. Bouchard was over here on the other side to try and dump it in against Blowing. Blowing couldn't get to the loose puck, and here comes a chance for Ajax to bring it in. A drop pass was out of the reach as he tried to put it in there for Farmer. Farmer right in front A pass is just over the stick of Giannoni. Bouchard will keep it in now. Bouchard getting around the defender. Tried to find an open lane to send one to the net as his intended pass for Giannoni was broken up. Street back here to the side. Bouchard a shot. Stopped by Hardy and the rebound is poked wide out in front of the goal. Giannoni back here for Bouchard. Bouchard steps into it. That's knocked down there by Kobe Heyer and Chapman tried to clear it away. That was over there in the stick against Bouchard back here to the line. Here's a shot on net. That gets knocked down and goes into the corner. Conklin after it. Farmer couldn't get to the loose puck here. Farmer is walking out. Drop pass for Bouchard. Bouchard to the front of the net. Pass. Giannoni is just slipping it wide past the right pad of Hardy. Chapman tried to get it. Back here to the line for Bouchard. Back again for Farmer, who quickly gets it back for Bouchard a shot. And Giannoni couldn't tip it. Penalty now to the Generals is over as Jackman's back on the ice. Here's a shot. Front of the net. Giannoni shot stopped by Hardy. Rebound is also stopped by Hardy. Big saves there right in front of the net by Nolan Hardy. Heyer goes to the box for the, roughing after the whistle for 4 minutes. Here comes a chance to dump it in. I guess it was head contact out in front of the net. Smith will pick this up. Smith gets control of it. Walking it out. Smith, side, shot, scores from the side of the net to make it 5-0. Sorry, that's only 4-0 here on the scoreboard now as that shot beats Hardy. Ajax have got a goal in each period now. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and now 1 here in the third. As they take advantage of the 4-minute penalty to Kobe Heyer. Jackman's going to take this draw. Now that drops the 2-minute penalty now to Heyer. Smith will dump this in. Goes off to the left corner. From behind the net, there is Smith to try and get it free. Along with Ellis as Ellis is digging away at it. Smith is walking it out. Can't get one to the front of the net though. Jackman trying to get it out of his own end. That'll get flipped out past Cranny. Here comes a chance now for Ethan Sterling. Sterling has it behind the net. Hit off his feet there by Nessens. And then he gets another shot at it. That shot goes wide. Sterling and Nessens going after the puck in behind the goal. Ajax will take away with it with a lead pass. Broken up there through center. Here's Zach Nish to try and put it back in. Over here to the other side here for a chance for Nessens as he takes it behind his own goal. They're trying to clear it away on the other side. That'll get flipped in and cut down by Mallet as he flips it off. A lead pass through center for a chance to bring it in for Gata in behind the net. Sterling as well, and here's Smith after it. Smith tripped up, kept in by Arsenault as that comes free. Pushed back in behind the Oshawa net. 3:05 left to go here in the game. 4-0 in favor of Ajax as that centering pass goes down the ice. Mallet, no icing as he just drops this off and behind his own goal. Looking for an open lane with a lead pass. That hit his man on the way through by Jackman. Another lead pass to try and bring it in. He's got a man to beat. He'll send one to the goal. Gets stopped there by Mallet, and he'll hold on to his own rebound. Face-off is coming off now to the right of the Ajax end. Taken away here by Ajax as they try and flip it away. Gallinaro will pick it up and send it back in. That goes over the stick of Mallet in behind the goal as they move this away. This getting free. That was Jackman trying to win the battle. Knocked down here by LePage at center ice. LePage will put that in behind the net, and Mallet tries to knock it down. Over here on the other side is Heyer, comes in to make the hit. In behind the goal, trying to get loose at that loose puck. Lead pass, going past everybody, down the ice for icing. Jackman's going to take this, draw this off to the right of the Ajax end. from behind the goal, trying to take that in behind his own net. It gets fired around. Tipped off the boards through center and knocked down there by Jackman as he tried to backhand it back in. Right back in behind the net. Here comes a chance to race after it. Big hit in behind the goal. Trying to flip this away. That gets knocked down by Bluen at center. Right back in behind the net as Ajax get control of it. They'll skate it away there with number 88th Street. Going back in behind the net there with Sterling. Flipping it out there for Gallinaro as he tried to skate away with it. Gallinaro and Brandt. Brandt taking the pass, trying to get around the defender of Street. Back in behind the net, he takes a hit as he tries to keep it alive in behind the goal. Goes back here for Emerson Davis. Davis couldn't shoot it as it goes back in behind the net again for Brandt. Riley Brandt will be here to the other side as they try and dig this puck free in behind the net. Around the board, Sterling does a good job but takes the hit at the line. Last minute of play here of the third period. Jackman stepping into one. Stopped there by Mallet on that shot. It's right to the front of the goal on the left side now. Cleared. Knocked down by Davis from center as he looks for an open lane and finds it as he puts it back in behind the Ajax net. Generals are going to fall here to snap their two-game winning streak after they beat Central Ontario and Markham, but they'll be back in the loss column now after dropping this one here to Ajax. Had a couple of power plays in that first period and couldn't take advantage of it. And Ajax got that one goal in the first. And they wound up burying two in the second to take a 3-0 lead. And then put this one away here in the third after scoring on a double minor to Kobe Hire, which made things 4-0. Max Hutchings will bring this in. He'll finally get control of it as it gets knocked off his stick. Still loose there from the side, swept off his stick, as that's going to do it here for the game, but not before there's some pushing and shoving between both teams out in front of the net. Max Hutchings is in there as well, trying to get to one of the Ajax players as the referees try and break them up. Both teams are now getting sent to their dressing rooms as Ajax celebrate a 4-0 victory on this Tuesday night. Thank you for watching. I'm the voice of MJ Broadcasting, Mike Jackman.